Marpol Annex 5. The regulation for the prevention of pollution by garbage from ships. Marpol Annex 5 of the Marpol Convention aims to eliminate and reduce the amount of garbage being dumped into the sea from ships. Its terms includes all kinds of foods, domestic and operational waste that are likely to be disposed of during the normal operation of the ships. The disposal into the sea of food waste may be permitted when they have been passed through a comminator or grinder such as fixed or floating platforms located more than the 12 nautical miles from land and all other ships when alongside or within 500 meters of such platforms. There are items allowed for discharge with the food waste, bulk cargo residue, wash water, animal carcasses, and others, and no dumping of plastic in any form. Discharge of food waste is permitted within the 12 nautical miles. Discharge is permitted if comminuted or ground less than 25 mm. Cargo residues along with wash water containing cargo residue may be discharged in 12 nautical miles. And animal carcasses must be discharged as far from land as possible. And here are some other factors of Marpol Annex 5. Garbage means all kind of actual, domestic, and operational waste, excluding fish, and ports thereof, generated during the normal operation of the ships and liable to the disposed of continuously or periodically except those substances which are defined or listed in other annexes to the present convention. The disposal of any materials regulated by this annex is prohibited from fixed or floating platforms engaged into exploration or exploitation and associated offshore processing of unseabed mineral resources, and from all other ships when alongside or within 500 meters of such platforms. Marpol Annex 6. Marpol Annex 6 is the regulation for the prevention of air pollution from ships. Marpol Annex 6 was developed through the International Maritime Organization, or IMO, a United Nations agency that deals with maritime safety and security, as well as the prevention of marine pollution from ships. Air pollution from ships is specifically addressed in Annex 6 of the Marpol Treaty. Annex 6 includes requirements applicable to the manufacture, certification, and operation of vessels and engines, as well as fuel, quality use in vessels in the waters of the United States. Annex 6 of Marpol addresses air pollution from ocean-going ships. The international air pollution requirements of Annex 6 establish limits on nitrogen oxides emission and require the use of fuel with lower sulfur content. By protecting its people's health and environment by reducing ozone-providing pollution, which can cause smog and aggravates asthma. The Marpol Annex 6 of the Marpol Treaty is the main international treaty addressing air pollution prevention requirements from ships, and it was implemented in the United States through the Act to Prevent Pollution from Ships and 33 U.S.C. from 1901 to 1905. And Annex 6 requirements comprise both engine-based and fuel-based standards and apply to U.S. flagships wherever located and non-U.S. flagships operating in U.S. waters. and Annex 6 established limits on NOx emission from marine diesel engines with a power output of more than 130 kilowatts.